Sportfishing Adventures with your host, NHL star Brendan Morrison and Grey Cup winner Chris Burns. Sportfishing Adventures is brought to you by Toyota, Berkeley, Fenwick, Yamaha, and Gibbs Delta.
Welcome to Sportfishing Adventures. I'm your host, Brendan Morrison. We're here in Tahsis, Nootka Sound, the birthplace of British Columbia. This week's guest will be BC resident Darryl Reaugh. Some of you may know him as a former goaltender of the Edmonton Oilers and Hartford Whalers, but he's most recognized as the voice of the Dallas Stars as he does color commentating on TV and radio. To you, he's known as the Razor, but to me, he's my brother-in-law. We'll be fishing out of Westview Marina with guide Graham Nielsen. We can't wait to get on the water to target Chinook and Halibut. Let's go down to the dock and start this week's sport fishing adventure. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna have a little side bet today. It's gonna be a almost like a shooting percentage, but a catching percentage.
Why don't we do a save percentage? Why does it always have to be about forwards?
All right, since your goalies never get your way, we'll do that. We'll do a save percentage. So a number of bites you get, the number of fish landed. And the lowest save percentage, something you might be familiar with, will be the guy who will actually wash the Sport Fishing Adventure Toyota truck.
It's a good deal.
That'll
Don't get
work.
mad at me when I lose fish like you
won't.
usually do though.
Oh, I'll actually, in the evil way, be happy because then it'll mean I won't be washing that truck.
All right, good deal.
Perfect. That's a spring. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, we'll bring it up now.
That's sweet music right there. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they love the anchovies right now. Spoons, plugs, but the anchovies are working really well right now. It's a good deal.
What a beautiful morning in here, too. It's like fishing in your bathtub right now.
Well, that's a good one.
Nice clear water there. Hey, look at that fish there.
I can tell you've done this before.
I love getting out fishing. Any free time.
And
Spunky
you,
fish, eh?
yeah, you spent some time down in Tofino. It's good down there too, hey?
Yeah, quite a bit of fishing out there on the west coast in Tofino, but this is nice in here.
Okay.
We're on the board.
Nice fish.
14, 15 pounds.
Yeah, great
Good
start.
start.
Your save percentage took a hit there.
Son of a
Off the
gun.
post and in.
There's something there.
I'm not even thinking about anything other than not losing it now. 'Cause I don't want to wash the
He's
truck.
thinking about a save percentage.
Yeah. I never played good goal when I was doing that, you know, worried about the save percentage.
Okay, we ready for this?
And she's in.
Okay.
Touchdown.
Good to I keep my 1,000.
Oh, it's a spring.
So the bet we got going here is the old save percentage, right? So it might be time for you to actually redeem yourself from the last bet we had, right? I'm a nice guy, you know what? Redemption.
I think everybody wore themselves out in game one of that series.
Well, I know I did. Going into quadruple overtime in 2007 when I was with Vancouver and Darryl was with the Stars there. First game, quadruple overtime, we ended up winning at home. And I remember it was the first game in my life I actually got an IV. I was cramping on the ice, I couldn't believe it.
Lightweight.
But,
I got through it. I didn't lose my voice.
You
That
made
was
it
my
through.
goal.
You didn't get dehydrated up there calling it?
No. There's lots of hydration up there in the booth. That was the series though where first time since Turk Broda that a goaltender registered 3 shutouts in a 7-game series and lost.
Yeah.
Shut you guys out 3 times. What were your point totals in that one?
Not very good. Not very good at all.
But the bet was fish from you, and I believe it was Texas beef from me, was it not?
Texas beef.
And did somebody set you up with some steaks?
No steaks were good. I got them shipped directly to the house.
Yes.
He was a man of his word. And the goaltender for you guys was a former teammate of mine,
Marty
from
Turco.
Michigan, Marty Turco.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, that's a nice looking coho.
Yeah. You've had the fighters today, huh?
Yeah, a couple good scraps here.
Yeah.
He's sitting in there feeding. You can see his kind of snout nose there a little bit. Yeah, he's a nice fish.
Well, we gotta let this one go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
At least
second.
you landed it. Your
got
percentage
him.
is going back up
Back
again.
from 500 to 667.
It's right down there. There we go.
Drop your anchor. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sport Fishing Adventures. The destination, Westview Marina, near Tahsis, BC.
What I noticed over the past couple of days is a lot of different areas to fish. There's so much water to cover and a lot of different ways you can go about it.
This is first and foremost a marina, and we offer moorage for fishermen as well as cruisers, anyone who's on the water. But we offer, as we did with you, a full package with lodging, a meal package. You can take any and all the pieces of that you want. You want lodging, you want to make your own meals? We can do that for you. You want to buy bait? We can do that for you. You break your boat? We can fix it.
So like we came in and we had a fully guided trip, had the house to ourselves with a beautiful view of the marina. We got to experience Friday night here at Westview Marina, the live music, and the dock was rocking. So the whole experience really was a special thing. We're having a phenomenal time. We can't wait to get back on the water and chase some more fish.
You're going to catch a lot more.
The destination, Westview Marina.
Crazy little coho.
Crazy coho. Whoa. Oh, look at the big male.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, we just hooked up a nice move by Graham there. Turning the corner.
We're getting close to landing this nice fish. These are real scrappers.
Yeah, a great fight here. And as a salmon fisherman, you just love when these fish kind of come to the boat and just sound straight down. Kind of bury their heads and bulldog right down there.
That's right. This is a nice one too.
You've had some fighters today, huh?
Yeah, some scrappy fish.
You've had your fair share of playing fish today there, Brendan.
It's been, it's been a good day.
Okay, we're in. Beautiful. Nice job. Well done.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
That was
you're
awesome.
welcome.
That brings his percentage up.
It definitely helps the percentage, but I think Rachel still has me because I botched a couple early on here. So I got my work cut out for me. I need to get some more numbers to get back in the game here.
We should have stuck with shooting percentage for you.
There you go.
You
Maybe
know what?
tomorrow.
A good shooting percentage is like 15%.
I would
A
take
good
that.
save percentage is in the low 90s.
Good point. Good point. Now Darryl's into a nice fish. Darryl, aka the Razor. You guys would know him now as the color commentator for the Dallas Stars on TV and radio, and also does some gigs with Hockey Night in Canada and NBC Sports. That looks like a nice fish there. Drafted 1984 by the Edmonton Oilers, right when the Oilers
doing
were
my
trying
bio
to,
right now?
Yeah, I am. Right in the heyday of the Oilers, and the Oilers were my favorite team, but you got to live it there.
It was a blessing and a curse at the time.
I guess so.
They had 2 goaltenders. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them, but Andy Moog and Grant Fuhr.
They're not
who
bad.
were
They're not bad. Maybe
20, both of them were under 24, I think, at the time. And so it was an honor to be drafted by them. They just won their first Stanley Cup in 1984. but your hopes, even though Slats told me one day when I was driving his vehicle, when you're ready, I'll trade one of those guys. He never did.
He never did.
He sort of did, but then he also traded for Bill Ranford. I'll tell you what, though, I was there to at least witness and be a part of 3 Stanley Cups in a very minimal way.
Well, dynasty, really, hey, to being a part of that team.
I was doing a little entertaining at our Christmas party.
What you're known for.
Yeah. It's not what you want to hear from your general manager when you're in your early 20s, but he said he thought I'd make a great broadcaster.
And he hit the nail on the head there.
He was a terrific talent evaluator.
On and off the ice. Nice, buddy. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Wild fish here on Gibbs Delta Highliner Flasher with an anchovy. Awesome fight.
Nice boat driving.
Everything came together.
Good guiding.
Everything came together.
It did. It was a team effort.
It was like the perfect break.
We prepared for this for about 2 hours.
We did. Mentally went through it. Nice.
Good work. Thanks, buddy.
Drop your anchor. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sport Fishing Adventures.
Two?
Yep.
Doubleheader again.
Yeah. There we go. We're into a whack of fish here. Another double header here. So we're across again.
Yeah, you're going over.
Oh, I love that sound. Listen to this thing, just screaming. So we talked a little bit about yesterday and about where Darryl was drafted, and second round, 42nd overall. And then he had
The latest of any of the men in the immediate family.
of the immediate family. Yeah.
Where'd you go again?
Well, I think I went 3. Well, I don't think, I know. I went 3 spots ahead of you, second round.
However,
But your argument has always been that it was a 21-team league. When
there
you
you
were
go,
drafted,
the original
right?
21. I call
Original
that.
21. So there were more teams than I was there, but our father-in-law, Ron Jones, has the distinction of being the highest drafted player in our immediate family. He went 6th overall in 1971. That was the year Guy Lafleur was the #1 draft pick.
We got a nice one here. Here we go. Okay,
Good deal.
one in the bag.
My save percentage is going up, Brendan. The bottom line in the family story, though, is that it was Erin, Brendan's wife, that married the best one. She picked the right hockey player. Linda got one that didn't really play all that much. Kristen got one that was almost done playing. And Erin got one that was just at the beginning of a stellar NHL career.
A fishing term, their mother, Linda, taught them how to reel the hockey players in.
That's another one in the back of the net.
Jeez, buddy, nice job.
There you go.
Jeez.
Look at that. My guys just keep coming up quick. You might be off.
Nope.
Yeah.
It usually happens in 2s. I lost them. Oh, is this any fun right now?
I'll boat drive for you.
These fish are just feasting right now. Seriously, 45 minutes, I think we're in through about our 8th or 10th spring here. It's just been pretty fun. It's actually increasing my odds of getting back into the competition with all these bites. So Graham, your operation, Nielsen Charters, right?
Yeah.
Right out of Westview Marina up here in Nootka. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you offer up here?
Well, the marina itself is a full-service marina with fuel and mechanics and tackle store, and it's a really good operation for us to base ourselves out of. That's where we keep our boats, and the season starts early June, I would say, and for me, I run mostly July, August, early September, and we're fishing Chinook. We'll get sockeye, chum. We got all 5 species, plus halibut, lingcod.
But another thing you're mentioning about being up in this area is a lot of places on the West Coast are kind of known for getting fogged in, a lot of times, but you're saying up here in Nootka that doesn't happen very often at all. So pretty, warm temperatures here in the summer, so to speak.
That's right, yeah. We, generally speaking, don't get too much fog. And when we were originally looking around at an area to work out of on the West Coast, I went to some of the airlines that run float planes and asked them where do they, in their experience, where is the least amount of fog on the coast? And they said the Nootka Esperanza area was probably about the best. So that sounded good to me.
Those float pilots would be the guys to ask, eh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right on.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Can't tell.
Rats. So it's apparent there's a bit of a bite going on right now.
Fight him, Brendan. You need to get your percentage
Yeah,
up.
I do. I think I'm sitting at about 750 right now.
You
and you're
could
at
move
about...
into the 8s with this one if you get it.
One problem with taking you hockey players out fishing is you guys got strong arms. Most people have sore arms by now.
We're like, bring it on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. You can pull your, okay. Well, this ought to be fun.
Yeah, we're into one now. We'll try and get him up.
Going around you.
Yep. You make it?
That's
Nope.
all right. We'll
Huh?
be okay. We'll be okay. That way. No. Oh, he's done the total wrap.
I see your angle here, Graham, eh? Trying to make me lose this one.
No. They will pull this one up here.
If you can get this one in,
You think I might be back to 800?
you'll have the percentage of an average 1980s goaltender. Somewhere in the low 80s, which apparently was good.
That was the heyday of hockey when the scores were 6-5 and
Yes.
8-6 and
Yes.
run and gun.
Did you ever see that? I looked it up. The year that Calgary won the cup in '89, Mike Vernon's save percentage was 87%.
Really? Jesus.
And he was an all-star.
Yeah. Yeah. Times have changed. That's the big thing, eh? The goalies nowadays, I think overall are just better athletes, eh? No, I mean not.
What do you mean by that?
No.
Maybe you'd like to elaborate a little bit.
Maybe we
on
shouldn't.
that.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
It's a nice fish, Graham. This one here.
I think that, do you think that one's over?
I think it might be. I think he's bigger than the first one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Would you say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that's a nice fish. That's in the 20s.
Yeah.
We're gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice shape.
That is a nice fish.
Yeah, it is. Fat.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Nice, buddy.
Drop your anchor. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sport Fishing Adventures.
This is what we used on the water the past couple days when we were chasing salmon. We had the Fenwick HMX 10-foot 6-inch mooching rod paired with the Trophy Tahsis XL mooching reel. The rod has great backbone, sensitive tip, nice for fighting fish and reading bites. Now the reel is very attractive because it has a large arbor, especially important with a single action reel when salmon are turning back towards the boat and you need to catch up to those fish and keep tension on the line. We spooled the reel with Pro Spec monofilament 30-pound test by Berkeley. The flashers we used the past couple days were Gibbs Delta Highliner flashers. The two in particular that worked real well for us were the Green Glow Red Striper and also the Ultraviolet Gold, Green, and Yellow. The spoons we were using the past couple days were Gibbs Delta G4 spoons. In particular, the 6-inch Irish Cream spoon and the 4-inch No Bananas, also a Gibbs Delta G4 spoon. Now we fished these spoons behind our flashers, but we were also able to fish them naked, meaning they weren't behind anything, just right off the downrigger clip, and had some tremendous fights with fish that way. And now we're gonna get back on the water and go halibut fishing. And this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the Shakespeare Ugly Stick, 7 feet in length, medium to heavy action, paired with the Penn International 5 reel. And the reel's been spooled with Berkeley 80-pound test Fireline braid. It's important when you're fishing halibut to use braided line. Using mono line, there's too much stretch, and a lot of times when the bite comes, you can't set the hook. With the braided line, it's an instant hook set. It's also important to have a reel with a great drag system, and this reel has exactly that. Let's get back on the water and see what we can do. It just hit the bottom and the fish bit right away, so we'll see what we got here. But that's an interesting technique for all you viewers at home. Catching halibut, you actually put the butt of the rod right between your legs and you sit on it. And
You like my
yeah,
technique?
I like that. It's good. Yeah.
Fighting this one.
This
Good,
one might
good,
be a
good.
little bit bigger. Nice. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
There we go.
We're into another halibut here.
You stick the rod right in the water?
Oh yeah, I love to.
Just to keep his rod tip cool. Otherwise,
That's
it's
right.
red hot. Yeah.
You know, it's a good day when your arms are tired out when you're fishing. He feels like a good fish actually, but
Oh, it's taking line.
he has a couple times.
Yeah.
Not gonna bear down.
You bellied it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
We just finished up a couple of fantastic days of fishing here in Nootka Sound. My guest, Darryl Reaugh.
Your brother-in-law,
My
too,
brother-in-law, my brother-in-law. At Westview Marina, we fished with Graham Nielsen from Nielsen's Lodge. Did an awesome job.
Did he ever?
Put us on the fish. I mean, honestly, today we didn't go probably 15 minutes without a
I think
bite.
it started 40 seconds in.
40 seconds in, every time we hit a new spot, drop the lines, boom, fish on.
But there was also a little bet that we had at the beginning, and you know, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I must have been in the mid 90 percentile with save percentage on fish on to fish landed or fish released.
You were good. You were good.
My friend, were not. So get to work.
This thing is dusty too.
Beautiful. Success.